Pennies and Pens. It's your girl, Loud Pen, but you can call me Penny. Today's vlog is called K Penny, my MAMAMOO Album Collection. So first of all, let me say happy 10th anniversary to MAMAMOO, MAMAMOO. The queens of K-pop. Sorry, the comment section is disabled. We can't debate this. So therefore, Penny's opinion is now fact. So anyways, in today's vlog, we're gonna go through my MAMAMOO album collection because it's MAMAMOO's 10th anniversary and why not? A girl group survived 10 years. Let that sink in, MOOMOOs. Let that sink in. Okay. So, I actually have a majority of MAMAMOO's albums. So, I have a majority of the group's albums, and I have every single solo that all 4 members have released, except for Solar Gamsung, the song that she put out a couple of months ago. I don't have that. But that's the only thing I don't have from the solo projects, which is crazy. And then I have a majority of the group albums. What? How did I get here? Like, seriously, Pennies and Pens, I remember when I discovered MAMAMOO. Like, it was very simple. Like, I was bored in quarantine during the height of the pandemic, just like everybody else. I happened to click on a link, but that link was MAMAMOO's Dinga. And now I own almost all of their group albums and all 4 member solo albums, which they all have multiple solo projects. Like, how did I get here? I don't know. I just clicked on the link. Anyways, the first MAMAMOO album I have, which is not their first, like their first music project they ever put out, but it's their first full album, it's called Melting. And I'm so proud of how I got this album because it was so random. So I had by this point become a hardcore MAMAMOO album collector when I bought this album. This is one of my like more recent albums as far as purchases, but like older albums in the MAMAMOO discography. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I could say, so I started this whole thing. I'm going to get all of MAMAMOO's albums, right? And so I randomly was on this, I just like was like searching or something. I don't know even like how I even came across it because this is the only time I've ever even purchased something from this particular store. And the store is called Euphoria, and I had a great experience with them, but they're a K-pop shop based in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, yes, they're based in Nevada. And so I just randomly came across their website and saw that they had a copy of MAMAMOO's Melting. And I was like, oh, I'm buying this because this album is really hard to find. You know, like especially at an American retailer that'll ship it to you like through, U.S. shipping. Like you might be able to find it through a Korean retailer, but then you got to pay all the guap to get it shipped from Korea to the U.S. or wherever you live internationally. So it's just a lot. So I was so excited to find this with a U.S. retailer. And since it's an older album, it's not a pre-order. You know it's in stock. You know you're getting it. So it's like I got it really quickly too. So I had a great experience. So I had to tell that long story time. But let me show quickly kind of like what the album looked like. And like what's cool about MAMAMOO, I have a love-hate relationship with, I'll be honest. And I'm sure other MOOMOOs who collect MAMAMOO albums do too. Where like the album design is pretty much the same. Like all the MAMAMOO albums come in this box. So it's the box like this. The box opens up. And then you have the photo book inside. And then you usually have like a photo card inside. And I do still have my photo card inside of this album. And then you have the CD in there like this. So like every time we go through for the rest of the vlog, every MAMAMOO album except for one group album looks exactly like what I just showed y'all. So it's a love-hate relationship because it's like on your shelf. It looks so pretty and uniform and just eye candy out the wazoo. Plus his very rainbow flag, which, hey, happy Pride Month. Love is love, bitches. Yeah, so then it looks beautiful on the shelf, but then it's like, I want a big photo of Solar. I want a big photo of MOOMOO. I want a big photo of Win, and I want a big photo of Wasa all together in the photo book. So that's why it's a love-hate relationship, because the photo book, it's not big. Okay, and then let's just show the photo card pull. So I love that I got the group photo card before I like show it, like babble about it a little bit, because if you only gonna pull one photo card in an old MAMAMOO album that's really hard to find, I'd rather it be a group one so I don't feel like, because y'all know me, I'm not about that biased life. I mean, you really want me to pick between Solar's vocals, MOOMOO's raps and vocals, and Win's vocals, and Wasa's vocals and raps, and everybody, especially Win's dancing. Okay, I can't pick. Sorry. All right. So, you know, Melting is one of my favorite MAMAMOO albums, but it's one that I listen to the least because I'm just not as vibey with the girly girl styling that they went for in this era. And it's like an early MAMAMOO era, so I don't know. I don't know. I love MAMAMOO in more like fierce or like tomboyish, blending like feminine and masculine type looks. I don't really like them in kind of like these girly girl, schoolgirl looks. I think they're cute, but it's just, I don't know. Like this, especially MOOMOO. Even though MOOMOO is like really, especially like on her Style Out of Muse album, really did come back full circle with the girly girl look. But it has to be like that girly tomboy on her, like where you still blend some kind of like traditionally masculine elements where she's got like I like when she wears like a halter tops, but like she wears like baggy jeans, like that type of, like, I'm not MOOMOO in heels. I don't know. But this, I don't know. MOOMOOs almost probably died when they saw that. They were like, I'm dead! They probably barely survived. And then Wasa red hair era, Wasa with a bob. Red hair and a bob. It's like, I love my body before I love my body was ever thought of. And then Lil Win being cute, of course, because she's our little butterfly cat. Don't ask how she got to be both a butterfly and a cat. It bees like that in the trap. All right, grabbing the next album. Sorry, y'all, I just abruptly got up. Did not say anything. Let's take a sip of water. I've been talking for 7 minutes and we only threw one album. Hurry up. Okay. The next album I have is Purple. Purple is, I don't know. I like this album, but I don't think I listened to it enough. I think I need to listen to it a little bit more. But I do like it. It is a great vibe. It's got a classic MAMAMOO title track on here, Yes I Am. And then it's also got this A's Gang song on here, which is like this like kind of funny parody type song. I still really need to get the full English, what does it actually mean translation, but I have both versions of it. Now, I will say, because I bought both of these in Korea together, I was frustrated because even though it's different versions, it's the exact same photo book. See, the only thing differentiation was the photo cards I pulled from these albums, which I don't remember what those were. And I think I have them stored in my MAMAMOO fan club kit. So I don't really, should I go digging them out? I don't really feel like it. But yeah, but this album is good. I like the styling. It's when we get to the next eras that I actually am really starting to really vibe with MAMAMOO's like styling and the photo books and all this kind of stuff. Cause like some of the early eras, like I like this. This is cute. It's very colorful. And the album is good. It's just that, I don't know, it's not one of the ones I listen to all the time. But I feel like I do spin it on the regular. Just about when we get to the next couple of albums, which is my 4 Seasons, 4 Colors, that's when you'll be like, oh my God, Penny, like I never stop playing them albums. They're always in rotation. But these albums is very pretty and girly. I think I just couldn't get over, because I'm used to with other groups where when you buy different versions of the album with the different designs, that the photo books are different. So I was like, okay, I got the same album twice, but basically just in different colors. Because I only like to buy different versions if it's different photo books. I'm a photo card collector, but I'm a photo card collector truly by inclusion default. AKA, like, when the photo cards come in my albums, I keep them, I save them forever and ever. And I don't sell them or trade them or anything. But I don't go out of my way to buy and get photo cards. So I don't buy albums just to get photo cards. So when I get albums and I see it's got the same photo book with different photo cards, I'm just like, oh. So I bought this big old thick album and lugged it from Korea to Dallas and got a photo card. Okay, grabbing the Four Seasons, Four Colors series. So we got this in age order by members' age because Solar is the oldest and the leader. So her album is first Blues, or Blue and an S, because, you know, it's a blue album, Blue for Solar, but then S for her name, Solar. And so this series was really cool because each member had a solo song on her, like, corresponding album. So Solar's solo song on Blues is Hello. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to, hopefully I'll be able to say it for Wien. I don't know if I'll be able to say it for Wien and Wasa, because, yep, they songs are written in Korean. I forgot to look up what the English translation of their song names is. My bad, y'all. I was being unprepared. I was unprepared. I'll do better next time. All right, so this, again, it's the same type of album design. Y'all see how I was getting a little like, oh, okay, I see, but let me show you from the rainbow perspective. But we got pride flag though, so you can't, you know what I'm saying? You got a brand. That's a brand. MAMAMOO and the pride flag. Happy Pride Month. Love is love. You stop, leave people alone, okay? You don't know what they do in their house. Let them do what they want to do. All on the internet arguing with folks acting a fool. Acting a fool. All right, so, but this era, y'all, Windflower, this when I was like, okay, now MAMAMOO is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they styling, the music, like everything from this era is just so iconic to me. I feel like it makes me understand the phrase lives rent-free in my mind. You know how people be like, oh, lives rent-free in my mind? I'm like, I never understand. I'm like, what lives rent-free in your mind? Like, I ain't thinking about shit all day except for how I'm getting these bills paid. But when I heard and saw Windflower, I was like, oh, MAMAMOO, like, what? I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, this era is, I mean, you go to McDonald's and you get ice cream cones and you drink and you chill with your girls and you take shots with your girls after a breakup. Like, that's a vibe right there, sis. That's a whole vibe right there. Like, it's just a whole vibe. We got short blonde hair and bobbed wig. We got MOOMOO. This what I'm talking about. See, this that girly tomboy that fits her. It could be feminine, but it still got to have some kind of tomboyish, you know what I'm saying, element to it. That's how her vibe go. That's what Penn has decided. But that Windflower era, Solar solo song, Hello, Morning, the intro song, ooh, and Windflower, oh my God, and No More Drama. Ooh, love this album, hunty. Woo, they did that. Happy 10th anniversary. That's how you make it to 10. Yes. All right, now we got Red Moon. Now, Red Moon, this album right here, this was MOOMOO's corresponding color. Red Moon, her solo song is actually a collab with Seulgi of Red Velvet, which is iconic because Red Velvet will be celebrating their 10th anniversary in August. And I'm a casual Rev love. I don't pop up in Red Velvet comment section the way I do my MOOMOOs. But I rocks with Red Velvet. And either way, it's iconic for two members of two of the best girl groups in K-pop. Because MAMAMOO and Red Velvet are two of the best girls. We're not debating this, sweetie. That's why the comment section is disabled. It's two of the best girl groups in K-pop for two of the members of the best girl groups to come together and do the song together. That's like if we would have gotten a Kelly Rowland of Destiny's Child with I'm about to be real petty. Because this group didn't blow up the way they should have. Notori not in of 3LW. It, like, if they would have done a collab together, that's like MOOMOO and Selgi. Go back and listen to some Kelly Rowland and some 3LW if you want a reference to understand the comparison. Okay. All right. Here go the little album. You see, we got the little CD in the box. We got the same album design. But here's where we gonna shit on y'all because the looks and the styling. Now, I don't love MOOMOO's looks in these because I don't understand. I guess it was like the Spanish guitar type of look. But Solar on that pole, honey, I don't understand why they was like, oh, Solar, get on the pole. And she got on the pole. I was like, Solar, get off that pole, girl. Girl, what you doing on that pole, girl? Girl, that's how you get pregnant, girl. That's how, girl, I'm telling you. That's how it happened, honey. All right. Don't get in trouble. Y'all, I'm just joking. I'm just cracking jokes. I don't know these people. I'm just a fan in the comment section, okay? All right. Now, got another MOOMOO. Oh, and Solar in that long black dress. Let's get the good one. Is that good? Okay, it's pretty good. Because it's hard, y'all, because I got the other albums in my lap. Okay. All right, let's get one more picture of MOOMOO. We got another MOOMOO. It's her album. Where's she at? Where's she at? Oh, no, it ain't enough MOOMOO pictures. Okay, well, here go a picture of MOOMOO in this yellow dress. I don't know. It's her album, but I did not love the way she was styled in this album. I was like, oh, Lord. It's a struggle. She just looked best in them tomboyish looks. If it's too feminine, it look weird on her. All right, sorry, MOOMOO. I don't mean it. I just mean constructively. Okay, this White Wind, this Win album. Okay, we're gonna have to do the solo albums in a separate vlog because it's 17 minutes and we ain't even got to the solos yet. Okay, so White Wind, this album is my shit. Now the songs Where Are You, Go Go Baby, 25, that's Win solo song, and then Bad Bye, My Star. Oh my goodness, this album is such a vibe. Okay, let's move a little faster. Sorry, we can't. But no, actually, I got to show a couple of pictures of the group too and Win solo because this one, the styling in this was really, really fire. And it's got to be talked about. And everything about this, the music video for the title track, Go Go Baby, was a vibe. It really was. Like, it's just like when they go to that party room, they're supposed to go into the quiet room, but then they go into they're supposed to go into the party room, but then they go into the quiet room and break up the study, and it's hilarious. Okay? All right, and so now we're at Yellow Flower, which is Wasa's corresponding album. And again, I'm not sure, I forget what her solo song on here was called, but it is Wasa, honey. She had you sitting down reflecting on some shit. You be like, oh, let's reflect. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wasa's thought was, oh, girl, she need to hurry up and come outside with that solo album. What she gonna do? Wasa, the MOOMOOs and the twins, we ready, sis? When is you coming outside? When are you coming outside? Honey, where she been? She been inside this whole time. Twins and the MOOMOOs been looking for her. We've been riding. Honey, I'm about to ride my bike over to Korea. Come find her. Yo, I can do it. You can ride your bike to Korea from Dallas. Yes, you can. I seen it on the news. They was like, oh, she on the news. Okay, so now we got just a couple more albums left. Okay. All right, where we at? Okay, we at 19 minutes. Okay. Honey, it might take another 10. Y'all still here? No? All right. Good luck to you in your future endeavors. All right, for those that are still here, MAMAMOO's Reality in Black. This is their second full album. This came out in 2019. This has probably some of one of the biggest fan favorite songs on here, title tracks, which is Hip. I love the song Hip, but I don't know, y'all. Like, honestly, I'm more of a dinga Aya girl. I need a little of that twerk, twerk something type beat drop. But I do love 4x4. I love Destiny 10 Nights. And I love High Tension. I be trying to throw High Tension on MAMAMOO playlist as if it's a well-known song, but I don't know if everybody is ready for that swag. Like Penny is ready for that swag. Okay, now we got the Travel album. This is the album that made me a MOOMOO. This album right here, hunty, this made me a MOOMOO. I don't know what it is about the title track Travel, what the song is about, and then the time that it came out, 2020, when we couldn't go nowhere, we couldn't do shit. It was a pandemic outside. And they wouldn't let us go outside, little baby. We had to stay inside. And I was like, honey, when can we come outside? They was like, no, Penny, you got to stay inside. I was like, but why? I want to go outside. So anyways, we finally made it back outside. But in the meantime, we couldn't go outside. We had MAMAMOO's travel album where we could talk about we're going to travel far away. We're going to go somewhere as soon as we can go outside. Then Dinga, like I said, the double title track, Dinga and Aya, like this bop-tastic, like straight up, you could twerk to his songs, wait till the beat drop, like Dinga, 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 Dinga. All right, cool. And then Chuck, and then Diamond, Good Night, and then Wanna Be Myself. I also love that Wanna Be Myself is only on the CD, because it's rare that you get something that's only on the CD, because usually it's vice versa. Usually it's on the digital version, but not on the CD version. But this Wanna Be Myself is only on the CD. So I appreciate you, MAMAMOO. I appreciate ya. All right, and then now we got Where Are We? This album, honey, this is MAMAMOO's deep album. Is 4 ballads. 4 ballads. This the album you really only want to listen to it in the morning with a cup of tea or coffee, or at night. And even if you listen to it at night, something more soft, like a little glass of wine. Nothing too hard. This ain't nothing you can take no shots to and go kick it. Go outside and kick it. This like it's winter time and it's cold outside and it's like Friday night and you want to just like sit in, just chill, like reflect on some shit, have you a glass of wine. Or like I said, it's early in the morning and you're like, ooh man, I gotta go to work, I don't feel like going to work. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with this relationship, with these kids, with my family, with my job situation? Am I gonna move? Am I gonna stay? Listen to the Where Are We album. This is what this album is for. Okay, there you go. All right, now we got I Say MAMAMOO, the best. So this is like MAMAMOO's best of album. What's so cool about it and different about it from best of albums is that it features like all new, like newly shot photo books. So they shot these photos in 2021 when this album dropped. So it's not like the covers, which is cool, is a collection of all the older photos when those photo shoots happened. But inside of it, the actual photo book is all brand new photos. And it's a big, fabulous, thick photo book. Like this is like a coffee table hardcover book, y'all. Like it's fire. If you're a MOOMOO album collector, you absolutely must get this album. It is a must-have. It's also got 23 songs on each CD. So it's literally 11 songs on each CD for 23 total. So it's a full album on both CDs with the best MAMAMOO songs. So if you're like, man, I'm a new MOOMOO, I want to hear like all of MAMAMOO songs on a CD, get this album. This is the album that MOOMOOs recommended to me when I was first starting my collection. And I'm so glad that they did, because basically like what you can do is listen to this album and then be like, oh, I like this song, I like that song. And then start collecting the album that song appears on. You feel me? Boom, yeah. And so, yes, and then all of the songs on it are all re-recorded for 2021. So they didn't just like take the old song that was on the original CD and throw it on this CD. It's all new recording. It's newly remixed, remastered. The vocals are different. Like, everything's just different. It's fire. All right, so, yep, and then these are the photo cards that I pulled. I pulled 2 MOOMOOs. Moonbill. And Moonbill, that's somebody else's hand right here. That's her hand. I don't know who else's hand that is. I think that's funny. And then the postcard was Solar. Okay. And then it's 4 different photo shoots inside of here. Okay. And so then the last and final MAMAMOO album is Mic On. And so Mic On is the last group album that we have seen from the full group. This came out, what was that, November of 2022. It's only 3 songs, so it's technically a single album, not a mini album, although it's promoted as a mini. It should be called a single because a single is 3 songs. If you want to call it an album because it's only 3 songs. Anyways, that's another topic. Anyways, it is a great album. It's got 1, 2, 3 EOI and Iella, which is one of my favorite MAMAMOO title tracks. Iella, Iella, la, la, hey. I mean, I probably did not do that right, so I apologize. And then it's got LIEC. It's just an incredible album. It's just so much fun, and it's right before they did their first ever world tour where they really only got to go to Asia in the US. But hey, at least they went somewhere, y'all, because, you know, we ain't know what was going to happen. We currently are praying about the 10th anniversary was a little quiet, so we don't know what's going on. But apparently the girls are launching a B stage page, which definitely means some group content is coming, because why would they open up a whole nother page on a whole new platform if they weren't going to do content? Obviously. And I did read a hint about a 6 MOOMOO, which is, you know, their official fan club recruitment in Solar and MOOMOOs. In their solo fan club recruitments, there was a statement about a 6 MOOMOO recruitment. So your girl is praying that the queens of K-pop come outside. Come outside. Okay, y'all, we're going to go through 2 more albums real quick. Just because even though they're not full group albums, they fit with the group because they're MAMAMOO Plus and they're Solar and MOOMOO. And then that'll be it for this vlog. And then I'm going to do the solo albums in a separate vlog, okay? All right, so first album was Act 1, Scene 1. I have both versions of it. And this is just an incredible single album. I mean, again, it's only 3 songs, which are, again, GGBB. But GGBB is just such a fun, hype song. I love it. It's so much fun. Like, I just feel like it makes you want to laugh and dance at the same time. And then I love Chico Malo because it is just such a powerful feminist song. And I love the styling for the music video. It's just absolutely incredible. Let me show that real quick, because I know they got a photo of it. That's the cool thing about when you have the physical albums. You can show the branding on camera. But, like, I mean, MOOMOO and that look, like, it'll just never get old. You know what I'm saying? And then Solar in her red. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's fire. That is some just iconic styling. Like, I won't ever forget this comeback. It was so dope. Okay, so then that's that album. And then, Love, and Will Love. That was also a dope song, too. And then 2 Rabbits. So then 2 Rabbits also was a vibe because Solar and MOOMOO are so funny when they get together. They're the uni line, but they never act like it. So they are the 2 Rabbits, you know. And then I like this. And then the title track, Dang Dang. But my favorite song on here is actually Starry Sea and Save Me. I like them slower vibe songs from them, too, because they both have such unique vocals and raps. So it was cool to see them on that vibe. So this has been Penny, my MAMAMOO album collection. It took 30 minutes to go through it because there's a lot to go through. I'll be always trying to shoot the whole album collection in like 10 minutes. And I'm like, Pen, you can't do it in that short time. So thanks so much for watching. Peace.